Hello and welcome back to Lords of the Fallen. So, it's been a long time, but I can finally record some more videos here. I've been sick for about a week. Nothing major, just a cold and fever and stuff like that. The usual stuff that I usually get sick with when I'm getting sick. In the meantime, well, you can probably hear it, I'm still sick. I'm kind of still talking through my nose or whatever, how you ever want to call that, doesn't matter. I still sound sick. I still feel kind of sick. It's not over yet, but I'm good enough to keep recording, I guess. So in the meantime, there has been an update. Where they added a few spells, a few throwables, just a few small things here and there, and they've also added 3 new armor sets and their corresponding quests. Because no, you can't just get 3 new armor sets, no, you have to earn them, you have to do stuff, which is kind of fun, but also not really. And I feel like this game is too loud right now. I feel like this game is way too loud for me. Let's tune down everything here. Yeah, that feels good, I guess. Quick thoughts to the armor sets, because I'm not going to do this in this playthrough. I'm not going to obtain them. Well, what I can do is I can see if one armor set is bugged or not. Because there's one armor set for each faction, so we got Radiant, Rogar, and Umbral. And with my main character, I obtained the Radiant one, the Rogar one, and the Umbral one is bugged for me. I can't do it with my main character, I can do it with a secondary character, but I want to do it with my main character, so I'm still hoping for a patch for that, because I don't really want to play through the game once again. But yeah, I can quickly have a look if it's also bugged with this character. Because what it is being watered down to, or if I'm watering down the quest lines, is fairly easy. For the Radiant one, you need to find, first of all, you need to obtain a weapon that you find in the boss arena. Well, from this boss that I'm wearing the armor from this boss here, Tancred, whatever. In that boss arena, there is now an area that you can open, and you obtain a weapon, and with this weapon equipped, you need to kill certain enemies. You need to go to statues, then you have to perform the corresponding gesture, like the Aureus gesture, whatever. What is it called? Do I have it here? There, the Orion Vow of Protection, whatever. And then it says you have to kill so and so many enemies of that type. For example, 10 pure blades. And then you have to do this, and every time, well, you just kill these enemies, and then at some point a way opens in a specific area, and then you can obtain the armor set there. And it's fairly simple to do. The Radiant one takes some time, which is a bit annoying. Ouch. Can this idiot come down, please? The Rogar one is a bit different. For the Rogar one, you need to obtain the snowball item, which is basically just a throwable like this hammer. You need to obtain it in the thief area. And then you need to knock down hands that are hanging from the ceiling or from somewhere that are hanging somewhere around in the world. And then after doing that, you need to kill a specific boss, a new boss that got introduced. So far so good, right? The boss is fairly tough. I don't know if the boss scales with your level or something, but the boss is fairly tough, so that fight is nice, I guess. And it's not really a reskin, it's like... Well, technically it is a reskin. It feels like a raw Mangler on steroids with attacks of different types of enemies, with a few new ones. And then the Umbral one, what you need to do is, in the area I'm in right now, there are, I think, a few of these statues, or these idols, whatever. Let's see, do I even have the gesture? I don't think I have the gesture. Well, okay, about that. I quickly want to see that, so I'm putting down my thingy here, because I want to see if this works with this character. I'm not going to do it because it takes some time, and I don't really want to puzzle around, because I haven't done this one, so I need to puzzle a little bit. It's a small puzzle where you have to... where when you perform the gesture you will hear a sequence of sounds, and then you need to go to the flames that you see around, like these flames that you can light, and they do a certain sound, and you have to light these fires in a certain order. What do I want here? I want to purchase first of all more of... Where are they? Here. I want to purchase a few more. Then I need to obtain the gesture. Their Putrid Mother's Embrace. That's the gesture we need. Fairly simple. Right, then there is a mirror here. All around the world. I think there are like 3 or 4 shards of the mirror that you need to find. Put them together, buy a certain item off of Morgul, whatever his name is, I don't know. And then the mirror is complete, and there you can switch the appearance of your character. It's like character creation all over again, basically. And here we have a chest where you can basically put in consumables that you don't want to carry around with. Fairly simple. So let's see if this works. So far, I don't really like the quests. I think the Putrid Mother ones, like the one that is bugged for me, might be the best one. Because it's kinda interesting without being tedious. The Rogar one is probably the worst one. Or the second best, I don't know. I don't know if I don't like Rogar, and I don't like the Radiant one either, but like I don't like both. It works. It works. With this character it worked. You can hear these 3 notes. And now you need to light certain fires, like not this one. Kinda funny that I still hear the fire burning. But let's see. Let me quickly see something. So these flames are supposed to go out. Oh shit. So the flames are supposed to go out, even though you've lit some flames in, like, before. These flames are supposed to go out. Yeah, but how am I supposed to know which flames do what sound? I think it has a... Yeah, they do certain... Okay, so you only hear the sounds when you light them. That's kinda weak. I mean, I need to light 3 specific torches in the right order. But how am I supposed to know which sound they play when I only hear it once I light them? That's a bit lazy. Because that basically means the first time I need to fail and then I need to remember what sound they make. Would be better if I just stand here and then I hear the sound and I need to remember the order of the sounds. That's, nah. Poorly made. It's kinda poorly made, but at least with this character it's working. That plays the sound over and over again. But yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I want to do this with my main character, and that's it. Not with this character, not with my other secondary character, whatever. It's kinda weak that I can't do it with that one. And what annoys me the most is like their stupid puzzles. Like they're posting with every new update where they introduce one of these quests. They're also posting a poem or a puzzle, whatever, that you somehow have to decipher. Which in and out of itself is fine, because usually you can find out how to do these quests by just playing through the game from the beginning, I think. But I don't want to go through the game every time they have a new update. And I don't want to solve that puzzle either. What's wrong with him? Is his leash too short? Feels like his leash is too short. Where he wants to go back to his original position. But the aggro fights his natural position, so to speak. Or his spawn locator, for fuck's sake. It's kinda funny. So yeah, they always have a fucking dog with them. They always have a fucking dog with them. Right. This area is hard, I feel like, specifically with a not... For fuck's sake. That killed me? No? Where's her... The fuck, where's the parasite? Why does it go so far? And I'm going to struggle with this area, but honestly... Come on. What I feel like is... I currently don't really want to continue this playthrough. I don't really want to do it. So what I might do is just going straight for the progression path. Oops. Instead of going for side areas. Because I don't know, I just don't feel it currently anymore. I don't feel this playthrough anymore. I mean, I like the mid-game, I like the early game, I like the mid-game, but the late game is weak, I feel like. Specifically, Brahmi's castle is the worst area in my opinion. Like, it's hands down the worst area. The enemies are obnoxious, the enemy placements are... I don't enjoy them at all. The whole thing is a... I don't know, it's not fun to traverse. Specifically the castle itself, like the big... I don't even know what you would call it, like the big main area. Have I obtained? Yeah, I have. Yeah. And I don't feel like exploring everything there. Not with this character. In that case, I don't care about completion. Especially not with a character like this one. Because I must say, now that I've played with every class, so to speak, like I've played a melee character with only throwables or ranged options. I've played all the magic characters, or all the magic types. Great. Melee is really the hardest, I must say. I'm glad that everyone got their ranged options, but melee is definitely the hardest one. And the dog, of course, there must be a dog everywhere. Like maybe I'm probably exploring most of this area here just because it's fairly linear. I mean, there's not much to explore. I just have to continue through the level here. But Brahmi's castle is a bit different, it's a more open area. The last bit at least. But it's also irritating. Come on. I can interrupt him with that. Interesting. For some reason I thought I couldn't interrupt the charge. But I guess he didn't charge fully? Come on. There we go. Although I must say I enjoyed the Bucket Lord quest. And I kinda like that. That was fun. So how many do I have left here? Because I definitely want to rest here at this place. And there's Bell Dude. We poison everyone here. Of course it's not where. Holy shit, I hate it. Like, fix your hitboxes, please. Oh, there's the other pilgrim. Back there is another pilgrim. Yeah, you need to really put all the pilgrims here, really. Is that necessary? I mean, we have a big bell dude. Isn't that enough enemy here? I mean, this enemy is fun to fight, but by himself only, not when he has like 20 mages around him. Like, by himself he's fine, he's a fun enemy. Hey, we got the enhanced grenades. But like, why do you need to put all the extra enemies around him? Like, the normal ones are fine, but so many pilgrims. Isn't one pilgrim enough? Luckily there isn't an archer that is shooting at me. Like, luckily this one up there isn't. It's just present. Okay, let's do is the optional power of fear? Yes. Yes, it is. This area is fun, just a small little fun... what's it called? Puzzle part. It's fairly simple, but doesn't need to be difficult. We go up here. Grab this one. Can I grab this by any chance? Nope, not from this side. I mean, it's fine. There are no enemies here. The hitboxes are a bit clunky to go around certain things. That's fine. I don't need to heavily navigate here. But yeah, I don't know about the quests they've added. It's specifically irritating if shit is not working. Especially with my main character. I don't know what the cause is why it's not working, but... pardon me, there's one enemy here. But the fact that I have like 3 of the same gesture, like I have the Putrid Mother's Embrace 3 times already. I can't discard them. I don't even know why it's possible to have 3 of the same gesture. Like, gesture, come on. At some point I can put... like I can fill the bar here, the whole bar with all of the same gesture, if this shit continues. Also, I don't really get why you, from the get-go, why you didn't implement this from the start, where you're not able...
I willingly relinquish this token of my past life, so too do I relinquish my past entirely.
Whatever.
For I have been reborn in the light of our eternal lady, and proven myself worthy of being counted amongst the ranks of her blessed servants.
Is she French?
The hallowed sentinels.
Sounds French.
And our holy work do I commit my blood, my life,
Oh, I need to cough.
my future, and my soul, in Radiant's judgment.
Alright. I muted myself for that, of course. But oh boy. Oh, it looks kind of... looking through there, it looks with the light, it kind of looks like the ground didn't load in.
This tree grew from a seed into what you see now. in a single day.
Who cares?
One of Judge Cleric's miracles to edify her disciples. There once hung from it an ancient
The fuck?
banner carried into battle.
Why? The fuck is this? Why is she damaged? Oh shit. Why did they came out? Get poisoned already, please. Oh wow. Oh, the other one shoots at me. What the fuck is going on here? Is there like an aggression mod that I've enabled somehow? Okay. Weird. You're not coming down here, are you? No. Just keep standing up there. Thanks for interrupting the...
This tree, one
I don't care about your tree.
a symbol.
Honestly.
Bearing them to carry it with me and
Yeah,
present it
yeah,
without
whatever.
too much, but I must do what I can. And Our Lady
Here,
heard
one
me.
standard.
I don't overlook perhaps Pietà.
I don't... Sorry, but I'm
Radiance,
skipping
judgment.
through that. I don't care. I don't care. So, holy damage, don't need this. Posture, no. No, no. Need nothing here.
Our Immaculate Lady will bring redemption.
Whatever, dude. Can't go through here, right? No, good. Good, good, good. Give me that. You got bashed, good. So what was I talking about? I was talking about something before I... Was I talking about enemy placements? No. Oh. Shit. I can't remember. I can't remember what I was talking about. Great. There's another Lana. Don't want to. No. First of all, poison. And also, let's see if this works. Yeah, yeah, whatever. Poison there. Is this far enough? Or close enough? Whatever. Apparently not. Ooh. That was a good hit. Ooh. Another one? Yeah. Alright. There's something of interest here. Nope. Nope, there is not. Nope. Like, there are a few doors for potential quests that they could open. Like this, for example. Stop kicking. Ouch. Nice. Okay, so this might happen a few more times that I need to cough. I guess that's fine. So, no, really, what the fuck was I talking about? I can't remember shit. Nice, got some armor sets here. Let's go. Let's do this first. Something here. Grab that platform. Oh. Shit. Right, yeah, okay, I remember. I don't get why they haven't implemented the feature that specific items, such as gestures, key items, spells, and throwables, to name a few, and ammunition types, I guess, and probably some others that you can get them indefinitely. Like, why is that something that I haven't thought about? Like, to me it feels so natural to make these things unique, to make them only once obtainable, but apparently it's not something that you... Apparently it's not so obvious, but it should be. Like, to me it feels very obvious. Especially if you're playing through your own game once or twice before you release it. It should feel natural. That should have come up like, hey, is that normal that I have this item twice, this gesture twice? That shouldn't be the case, right? Like, you have nothing from that as a player. Why don't we just cut it out? Like, why don't we just make them unique or something? That would be something. Like, first of all, if you're playing these games, like if you're playing Souls-likes for a long time, if it's not just your first Souls-like, then it kind of feels... Okay, this is annoying. Which way do I go now? This way. You're not shooting, are you? No. Yeah, this is one of these areas that I like to run through. Maybe I should do this. I don't really know anymore what's over there, but I don't really care right now. There's a dog here, of course. There has to be a dog. Another Sin Piercer here. There's another dog. She teleported over there. Okay. Now everything is a bit more manageable. Is she bugged? Are you good? This attack is so irritating. Is it not? Oh, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, we are not casting here. Oh, here, catch this one. Hey, I get the new throwable. Let's test it out. Oh, I can't. It requires radiance, really. Didn't know that throwables require radiance or any stats on that matter. Multi-shot crossbow, quite useless. This is also a feature that I don't get. Like, why make it so that useless items like these are forced into your quick access item bar? Like, this is the same thing that Dark Souls 1 did before it got remastered. They got rid of it in their remaster because apparently they had the... not idea, but because all of a sudden they knew that it's a shit implementation and it's not a good one. Or at least if you really like this implementation, then make it targetable. but I wouldn't even bother with that. But also I think not everyone has played games like these. Like not every developer that created one of like a Souls-like, for example. I don't think that everyone has played Dark Souls, for example. But I think they should have, really, right? If you want to make a game of a certain genre, then I think at least the people who have a say in things, like the lead designers and stuff like this, should have played these games to a certain extent. They should know what's important, what is not important. They should know certain nuances. Otherwise they're just unfit for that position, I feel like. Like, I haven't studied game design, right? Honestly, it's something that I would like to study, or that I wish that I had studied. It feels kind of like too late right now. But it feels like common sense to me that if you want to create a certain type of game, that you need to have a certain type of knowledge about that type of game. Like, I'm not saying that they need to know live their game genre. I'm not saying like, oh, they need at least 1,000 hours in this type of game in order to make these games. No, that I'm not expecting that, but at least know what's important and what's not important. Especially if it's an like I don't want to talk down on certain genres, but it feels like Souls-likes are Nah, I'm not saying that. What I think that's false. I would say like genres are on the certain genres like Souls-like, for example, are on a more complex level than others, but I guess every game has their difficulties that you need to think about. For example, I feel like I could direct a Souls-like fairly well, right? Maybe not. And with that I mean I can offer insight on certain things. I have no idea how to design a game from the ground, right? I'm not claiming that, but I have enough knowledge to help to create a fairly good Souls-like. Especially if there is already a half-baked product, right? Like, I have no experience how it is to create a game from the beginning on, like to build it from the ground up. I don't know how that works. I don't know what I need to think about. I have no idea, right? I've never done this, but I'm not claiming to know certain things. But if you would, for example, give me a half-functional version of a game. Let's say this game in their pre-alpha. I could tell you things that you didn't know were important. Right? I could tell you this is not working out, this feels off, stuff like this, right? You need to you need to play your own game, and this kind of feels like people are not doing enough, developers are not doing enough, they're not playing their own game. And I get it, when you create something and you're working like years on the same project, day and night, right? You're getting biased towards that. Like you no longer know if it's good or not. Because this is what happens. If you're seeing something 24/7 almost, right? And at some point you're no longer being bothered by it. Like the small details that might have annoyed you at first no longer annoy you. They no longer seem to be a problem. Because you're already used to that. And I guess that is similar to game design as well. I like how that enemy just plopped into existence. I'm not fighting this stonehead. Oh, sorry. I couldn't mute myself there in time. But this is one of these things, really, right? If you're playing or if you're working on something 24/7, you're no longer sensitive to certain problems because you're used to it, right? If every time... Best example I have, if you have stairs in front of your house and one stair is slightly steeper or larger or falls out of the line compared to the other stairs in your house, right, or in front of your house. At first it annoys you. At first you are noticing it, right? But then after some time it's no longer a problem. You know the stair is there and you accept it instead of fixing it, right? Granted, it's not so easy to fix stairs, right, than to fix something else. But I guess the example, I think the... Why couldn't I jump there? Like, I ran, I pressed in the stick, but my character wouldn't jump. Was I falling? Annoying. Not so important though. I need to kill this. Oh, I don't need to kill. I feel like I need to kill her again here. What? Come on! Thank you. Oh look! Oh look, on the side there I got an item. What the fuck? Oh, I was damaged already, right? I got 3 of the coins. Like the online thingy coins. Amazing. This is one of their new mechanics that they've introduced. You can now farm the online currency items there, these hands, eyeballs, these gold coins, whatever they are. You can now farm them or obtain them from normal enemies. Isn't that amazing? There's just one problem. They're fucking rare. They're too rare. And it's not even... It feels like a cruel joke to me. I kind of feel insulted, to be honest. That feels like an insult. Hey, we implemented a mechanic where you now can farm them. But it takes like 20 times more effort compared to the normal mechanic. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, have you tested this feature? Or is all you're seeing numbers? Like, have you actually tried to farm them yourselves and see if it's any good? Because I don't think so. I don't think they have tested it out themselves. How long it takes to obtain one item or one drop of these. Because it's fucking ridiculous. Like, if I would try and farm the currency, now from ground up, right? For example, I have only 28 hands, right? These are 3 invasions and one of these rare drops at most. I don't believe... I wouldn't believe them if they would tell me, yeah, that's intended, it's supposed to take that long. I don't believe that they've tested out their own game. The drop chance. I don't believe that at all. No one of their corresponding balancing team, or whoever did this, whoever came up with that idea. I mean, the idea itself is good, right? Make it possible for offline players to obtain the online items. I think that's the core. That's not even the core idea. The core idea is people were bitching about this, so we implemented half-assed into the game. So that they can no longer bitch. It feels like this, to be honest. It feels like an insult, to be honest. It feels like, here, you wanted this feature, right? Have it. But make it so fucking useless that no one ever wants to do it. Like, do you know how many fucking hands I need? I have 28. Right? Let's go to Scaris... Oh, it's not in Scaris Bridge, whoopsie. My bad. It's not in Scaris Bridge. Let's go to the Shrine of a Deer. And I get 3 hands, by the way, for a kill. Let's see. I get 3 hands for like every 50th kill or something. At least it feels like it. Right? How many different things do we have here? We have the armor set. That is like 500, 900 plus 700, 1600. Right? Hands. Divided by 3, because I get 3 per rare drop. I need to obtain the rare drop 533.3 times. So basically 534 times. Oh, I want to have all of these tinctures as well, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So plus 1000, right? So I need 2600. Let's divide this number by 3. And all of a sudden I need to obtain the rare drop 867 times. To be honest, I needed like 863 66.6, but 0.6, let it round up. Let's round it up to 867 drops. And that means at the bare minimum, right, if I get this drop every time I kill an enemy, and that doesn't happen, I need to kill 867 elite enemies to obtain everything. At minimum. And let's now multiply this number by, like, let's say I get, let's be generous. Every 20 kills, I obtain 1 drop. All of the sudden, if I get a guaranteed hands drop, right, 3 hands per kill. If I get a guaranteed drop after 20 kills, I need to kill 17,334 enemies for the 10 tinctures and for the armor set. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, who hurt you? Dear developers, like, I'm not killing so many enemies. And let's be generous, right? Let's be generous. Invasions. I get like 9 or so, 9 hands per invasion. So 2,600 hands I need for everything in the shrine, every unique item in the shrine. Let's divide this by 9, because I'm getting 9 hands per PvP kill. Let's do it like this. Oh. I need to win, by the way, 289 invasions. Win. Like, what the fuck? Let's beat this boss and then I'm ending the recording afterwards. Let's fight this boss. If I did everything correct, Arkan should be here to assist me with this one. Let's quickly see. I have 2. This area looks sick. Like, congratulations to your design team. The game looks amazing. Really, like... why is it inverted all of a sudden? All the bodies on the ceiling, all the blood here. Like, this area looks amazing. Honestly. Like, the design team did a great job here. Gameplay team, not so much. You need to learn stuff. Let's go. Wait, was he standing in the corner all the time? How's she seeing through that helmet? Fuck off. She poisoned? I can't see what's going on, but I think she's poisoned. Oh yeah, corner her, let's go. Oh, for fuck's sake. No! Harkin, you idiot. Corner her, do you know what that means? I like that she's only focused on him now. That's really a help. Let's do the bucket move. Why does he sound so extremely heavy when he's walking? Honestly, I'm not a fan of his design, to be honest. Like his hood and this fur type thing looks weird.
Finally, back where you belong.
He also doesn't really look...
In the end, you're better off alone.
To be honest, I don't know, I'm not a fan of his design. He's not as readable, to be honest. But I might talk about that at some point. Yeah, come on, let's do this side area here right now too. The small side area. Then I'm ending the episode up there, where I put down the vestige. I think that's a good plan. Shouldn't be that difficult, this part here. Is there a dog? There is indeed a dog. Of course there's a dog. There's always a dog. When there is a sin piercer, there is at least one dog. That's a law. Because for some reason there are dog trainers. Keep using your bow, that's fine by me. Yeah, don't switch to... oh, this is the mimic, okay. I like that the mimics have a certain area where they can act as an item, but it's not the same item every time. They're acting in the same area. That's a good mechanic. That's a mechanic that I like. She didn't flinch. I need to obtain some more stamina here. Death by poison. Okay. This is a cool part here. Except this idiot. But there is no enemy here. There's water down there. Cool. But once you go here, you need to go into Umbra. And all of a sudden this abyss is spawning. Luckily you can... what? This feels so weird, to be honest. Like the first half... and I think why that's the case. You notice them losing HP the first time you attack them, right? Like you've seen right now. The first attack dealt a lot of damage to her. But the second, third one, not so much, at least. Like they dealt the same amount of damage, but the first attack, they lose a lot of their maximum HP. And the reason why that is, I think, because I've read it. I haven't figured it out by myself because that's such an obscure mechanic. But apparently it has to do with Alekir and with his questline, where the more you meet him, the weaker these enemy types become. Like the Aptes, I don't know, these enemies, like with their laser abilities, whatever, they become weaker. And with that, it means they lose a chunk of their maximum HP, basically, every time you meet him, up to a maximum. Ouch. Right, I shouldn't play around. I'm an Umbra right now. Anyway, how many do I have right now? 133. That's not enough for the next armor piece. But here we go. This is my favorite farming position. To farm the Sin Piercer. Like if you want to farm the armor set or the new spell the Sin Piercer can drop, this is the best position, in my opinion. Like at least this is the position where I farmed the whole set plus the spell and weapons. But yeah, let's upgrade
Our holy work continues
once
Lander.
more.
Fellow sanctified vessel, may Aureus' divine radiance flow through me and into you.
You're missing the Sanguinarix again. Oh well. Okay, I'm probably uploading this video on the 26th. I'm recording on the 25th. So, Merry Christmas to all those who care about this festivity. And I'm pretty happy that this playthrough is done in just a few more episodes, because I really want to do the roads of Dark Souls 2. So, well, I hope you had fun this episode, and I see you in the next one. Goodbye.